Hey everyone, it's Justin here from Animal Crossing World, and I'm here today with the long-awaited release of the Nintendo Dream magazine in Japan this month. Now, about a week ago, we first saw a photo of the cover for this magazine, and it showed Animal Crossing Horizons front and center all over the front page. Now, of course, after we saw that, since we're Animal Crossing fans, we couldn't help but leap to conclusions and just kind of assume that there would probably be some new information for the game shown in this magazine. Though they didn't actually promise that there'd be anything new, this was basically just a wild assumption that we were all making. So was there actually any new information worthwhile talking about in this issue? Well, there's good news and there's bad news. And so we'll start with the good news first. And the good news is at the back of this Animal Crossing Horizons section in the magazine, there's actually a 2-page spread showing off a whole pile of new Animal Crossing Horizons villager renders. And we're not just talking a few, we're talking by probably around 24 or so. There's a lot of villagers here. So we'll just jump right into having a look at these villagers. So I'm just going to go down the whole list here, talk about all of them briefly, go through them all. Now, since this is a Japanese magazine, all of the names of the villagers in this are actually, of course, in Japanese, but I've actually gone ahead and edited over English names for all of the villagers in here over top of the picture. So this will help you out if you're not familiar with all the names of all of them. So first we've got Molly, then we've got Bunny. With Bunny, of course, we can see that she's wearing a much longer dress than she would in past games. We've got Angus rocking the sleeves. We've got Kit. We've got Colton with a really nice cape. We've got Caesar. We've got Apollo with those really nice sleeves on his wings, although we've seen him before. We've got Chevry. I don't actually know how to say her name, to be honest with you. We've got Gladys. We've got Rod, who we see on the front box art of the game. We've got Goldie, again with a longer dress. We've got Aurora rocking those really nice arms on that sweater. We've got Rocco. We've got Melba. We've got Bud. We've got Margie. And we've got Octavian with that gold shirt because he is a gold tier villager, of course. We've also got Lily wearing a fabulous pineapple dress. We've got Tank, we've got Hamma, we've got Vesta looking cute as always, extra fluffy right now. We've got Peanut, we've got Fauna with some really nice clothing as well, showing off those sleeves. We've got Alfonso, we've got Stitches, we've got Kurt, we've got Truffles, we've got Rowan, we've got Jay, we've got Flip, we've got Antonio, we've got Goose, and of course we've got Fang with yet another lovely sweater with those sleeves. In fact, all the sweaters on these villagers look really great. Sweaters, any kind of winter gear looks really great on these with the sleeves. So anyway, those are all great and everything, but is there anything else here? Well, to be quite honest with you, the vast majority of the magazine beyond these villager renders is just the same old information recycled from the September Direct last year. The same screenshots, the same information, the same pictures, nothing really new. However, there are 2 small new details that you can find buried throughout all the recycled information. So first up, we've got a little section here in the magazine where they show off the 3 new flower types that are coming to Animal Crossing New Horizons. So if you've been following all the news since E3, you'll know that 2 of these 3 have actually already been seen before, but the new one on the top left of this photo here is completely new and we haven't yet seen before in the game. But regardless of whether the other 2 are actually completely new, it's really nice to see these actual blown up renders of the flowers, which I don't think we've seen before. And finally, one last little extra addition here, although extremely minor and unimportant, we have weeds! Yes, we have weeds. We have really high quality renders of weeds. I don't really know why we would need these, but I mean, it is true that weeds are going to play a much more prominent role in Animal Crossing New Horizons compared to past games, given the fact that we will be picking them up and actually being able to sell them. And of course, since it is a deserted island, when you start the game, there's going to be weeds everywhere, which of course is not something you usually experience in Animal Crossing. Usually that's a terror you only get when you time travel or don't play for a long time. So yeah, check it out. We've got some very high definition weeds going on here. So that's pretty much all the new information that we can find here in the magazine. There's really nothing else new. So regardless of the fact that all the other stuff in here is actually old, I am going to put up all of the scans of the magazine up on the screen just for your personal enjoyment, just in case. I mean, it's nice to look at them even if there's nothing new. You gotta admit, Japanese magazines have some really nice designs. Now on top of what's on the screen, if you really like to see them in even greater detail, we're including the villager pictures or just the regular scans, you can head over to the article on my website at animalcrossingworld.com. It's linked in the description and you'll find very high resolution pictures of every single page in the magazine right there. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this. Hope you got a good look at everything there was to see in Nintendo Dream this week. If you liked everything that was in this video, including all of the scans, and found it helpful, please consider giving the video a like. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.